Hello guys, hi, welcome to the alphageek.xyz. So today I'm going to show you how to create partitions, how to add a hard disk and then create partitions in a Linux CentOS 7 machine. For that, currently in my system I have a VMware workstation, so I'm going to log in there. So you can see that currently I have an 8 GB hard disk in this attached to the system. So I'm going to add another 20 GB to this. Okay, you can either go to edit virtual machine settings, you can see it here, or you can just click on hard disk and this window will pop up. So click on hard disk and click on add. So these are the hardwares that can be added right now, and I want hard disk to be added, so I click on hard disk and click next. You can set it as recommended, it's fine. Create a new virtual hard disk. Okay, in this section you need to store this virtual hard disk as a single file. That's the best option. You click on next and you can set the size of the hard disk that you want. If you want it as 10 GB, you can just set it as 10 GB and create two partitions or one partition, whichever you require. Just for the sake of this, I'm going to create it with 20 GB, and you can browse the location where you want to save this. And I'm going into my folder, I'm just saving this. Okay, so click on finish and that is it, and 20 GB will be added to your CentOS 7 machine. Okay, so click on OK and power on this machine. So guys, welcome back. So now I've added my hard disk, 20 GB hard disk to this system. So just open terminal and go into, wait, I'll just enlarge this view. Yeah, so go into fdisk. The command fdisk is a command that is used to list the disks in the system. So fdisk minus list minus l will show you the systems that are present. So you can see that by default what we get is an fda, dev sda. As you know that the devices, all the devices come under slash dev. A default one that has been created with 8 GB is under dev sda1, sorry, sda, and it is having two partitions. One is a primary and second one is a Linux LVM machine, LVM partition. And the second one that we created right now is SDB, and that is of 20 GB. It is now at 21.5 GB. Okay, that's fine. So we want to create partitions to this disk. Okay, dev SDB. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because it's be. I hope that is clear for you. So you know that now we need to create partition for STB, and the command for that is, first we need to go inside this fdisk. Okay, inside this disk partition, that is fdisk slash s dev slash sdb. So we want, this is our main part hard disk, and we want to create partitions inside this. So go and use use the command fdisk and go inside this first and click on enter. Now you can see that it asks you for the command that you want, that you want to do. So there's an option called M that you can use for getting help. You can just type M and press enter, and you can see different commands, different command actions that are there. And right now what we want is to add a new partition, and the command for that is N. So after adding a partition, the command for that is to write it is W. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so we want to create a new partition, so we're going to give N here and press on enter. So there are two partition types that are being displayed right now, primary and extended. So in primary, currently there are 0 primaries in this hard disk, and we can create up to 4 partitions for this, and extended is currently 0. If you want, we can create extended also, but right now we're going to create a primary one. So by default it is selected as P, that is okay. You can see here it is P. You can just press enter, that's it, it'll go. Then you can see that the partition number is you can select anything from 1 to 4. By default it is 1, and you can keep it 1, that's okay. Press enter, the default will be taken. Now it is asking us for the first sector. So our hard disk is of 20 GB and the first sector is starting with 2048. So the first sector you can always keep it as a default. Okay, there's no problem with that. You can just press enter. And this is where we need to be keen about. That's last sector. So I am planning to create a two partitions from this hard disk, and one is of the size 5 GB and the second one is of the size 15 GB. So I want the first partition to be 5 GB. So my starting sector is 2048 and my ending sector should be plus 5 GB. So I'm giving it as the size plus 5G. So partition 1 is created of the size, the bytes is 2048 to 41 blah 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 blah. So that total thing is about 5 GB. So one partition I've created. So we want to create 15 GB second partition, and for that press the command n again because we want to create a new partition. So press n and press enter. It will show that in the previous screen it was 0 for primary. It is now showing us 1, which means we can create or give the second the next partition number as 2, or you can just select it as primary. No, in the screen we should select it as primary here, and the default can be given as 2. Just press enter. Now it is asking us for the first sector. Here also we know that 5 GB is used up, so it is starting from 10487,808. You can press enter to keep the default value, and this 41943039, it is kept as default. So by default, if you press enter right now in the hard disk, there's only 20 GB space. We've already used up 5 GB. Okay, so the remaining is by default 15 GB. So if you press enter right now, it will create a partition of 15 GB. Or if you want to further create partitions in this, we must create by giving the command as plus 2G or 3G, whatever you want. But in this scenario, I'm going to create a 15 GB hard disk. So I'll just press enter. So partition 2 of type Linux and of 15 GB is set. So that is it. Now two partitions are created, one with 5 GB and second one is 15 GB. So I hope you understand this. The first partition is of 5 GB. So I gave the first sector's default and I gave just the last sector size, that is 5 GB. So because a secondary partition, sorry, because a whole hard disk is having 20 GB size, the second partition is by default coming as 15 GB. So that is fine. So now we need to save this configuration, and for that you can press W, that is a command for writing, and press enter. So everything is done. The partition table has been altered. You can see the partition table has been altered and it is okay. Now I'll clear the screen. Now the partitions are created. That means STB, you can view that using the fdisk command, fdisk -l. It will show us that SDB1 and SDB2 are now created. Now we need to format this system so that our file system matches. We need to give this partition a file system, and the command for that is mkfs, that is called make file system, and the syntax goes like this: mkfs dot, I want to create an ext4 file system, so I'm giving ext4 and the drive, and the partition, that is dev slash sdb1. So there are two partitions and the first one is sdb1 of 5 GB. So I'm going to format that. So that is done. Now I'm going to create partition, I'm going to format the second partition also, dev sdb2, presenter. So that is also done. So now we have created two partitions and we have formatted it. Now we need to mount this either temporarily or permanently. To mount this temporarily, we can use a mount command and it will mount it temporarily, and it will be gone the next time we restart the machine. Or else we can permanently mount it using a command, using a file called fstab, and if we list out the details in fstab, it will be mounting permanently. I mean, if you restart the system, it will be still there. So for permanently mounting it or temporary mounting it, we need a mount point. And now I'm going to create two mount points for these two partitions inside MNT. mkdir slash mnt slash partition 1 and partition 2. So I'm going to create, I've created two folders for this, and I'm going to mount this using the mount command. Mount minus t auto slash dev slash sdb1. I'm going to mount the 5 GB partition into mnt slash partition 1. So mount minus t auto dev sdb1 is being mounted into mnt partition 1 folder. So that is done. Now I want to mount the sdb2, that is the 15 GB version, into partition 3, sorry, partition 2, the folder called partition 2, which is under mnt partition 2. So I'm going to press enter here. So that is also done. So guys, now these two partitions are mounted, and you can view that using df-h. You can see that sdb1 and sdb2 are mounted in partition 1 and partition 2 folders under mnt, 4.8 GB and 15 GB. Okay, so guys, that is done right now. Now if temporary mounting is your thing, you're done with it. But if you want to permanently mount it, we'll have to use the help of fs tab, and you can view the fs tab under etc fs tab. So this is our fs tab. Now I'm going to add two lines so that my the two partitions are permanently mounted in this file system. And for that, the first what we need to give us is a location, that is dev sdb1. Always press tab. This is separated using a tab. So press tab and give the place where it is mounted, that is the partition place. You need to give the partition location, and that is under mnt slash partition 1. Press tab again, and the file system ext4. Press tab again. Now this is where we must give the the permissions. If you want a read permission or a write permission or default, you can give any of that. If you just want a read permission, just give R. If you want read and write, you can give RW. If you want the read only, RO, etc. Okay, so after defaults, press tab again and give 0 and 0. That is its syntax. I'll tell you what the 0 and 0 is in a later case. And now put dev sdb2, press tab slash mnt slash partition 2 tab ext4 defaults 0 0. So this is what needs to be done right now. So I hope that is clear for you. This is our device name. This is where it is mounted in the system. This is a file system and the permissions and 0 0. Okay. I think there's a small wrong here. Default. Yeah. So I'm going to save this. So this is, I think that is done. So this is the procedure that you need to follow to create a partition in your system and permanently mount using an FS tab. So guys, you can check this out and comment on my link on my YouTube, this channel. So thank you so much for watching. If there is anything that you need to me, you need me to do, just comment on this comment box. Okay, thank you so much guys. Thank you. Bye.